What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for JD.com with the ticker symbol JD. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So I'm going to do a market structure update for JD.com. I do this every Friday, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. So let's take a look at the price action. So basically, JD's been going sideways since late April. And I can represent that sideways price action with a range. So it looks like the resistance is at the high 30s, support low 30s. So basically price is just going sideways and the EMA is flat. So you can see how the EMA is not really pointing in any particular direction. It's just basically flat. So there's still a chance for the bulls to continue higher, and I'll go over the reason why. So this was one leg up. Second leg up started right here. So the target was not met, so there's a good chance the bulls might try one more attempt to reach it, because we only saw one attempt, and that one attempt was right over here, and the second attempt could start right over here. So that's what I'm saying. There could be another attempt up for the bulls, but the thing I don't like about that is that price got back inside this range, and now we're just going sideways. So unless they immediately break out of this range, meaning like next week, then there's a good chance the measure move target failed to be reached by the bulls, and we can see price continue to trend down lower, maybe back down to the low 30s. So right now I would say price was bullish, but now it turned to being neutral / semi bearish. So it was bullish before, then we saw the huge rejection back in this range. So right now I would classify this as being neutral. It was bullish, now it's still neutral. But depending on if we get a breakout of the high 30s, it will tell me if we're back to being bullish or if we're going to be back to being bearish. So I'm not sure right now because there was this large drop right here, and we could probably see another large drop. So the bears are trying to reach their measure move target. The bulls are trying to reach their measure move target. So we'll see who wins out. Right now it's neutral. It was the bulls, but since we got back inside this range, it could be anyone's game right now. So JD not looking as great as other Chinese stocks. So that's all I have on the daily chart. Here's the weekly chart. So weekly chart is overall definitely bearish because the EMA is pointing down and most of the price bars are below the EMA, and we're making lows, lower highs, and we're still within this downward channel. So you can see how perfectly nicely this fits on the price. So definitely a downward channel in play. So it's a downtrend, so it's bearish. However, in the short term, like I said before, it was bullish because we couldn't make a new low of the downtrend, but now it's kind of going from bullish to neutral. I guess it's just switching back and forth by looking neutral, by looking at first being bullish, and then back to being neutral, and then looking bullish, and then back to being neutral. So like before, I'm classifying this as neutral because we're just going sideways, not really seeing any particular direction that the price wants to go. So we're just going sideways, consolidating at this prior low inside this downward channel. So like I said before, overall it's bearish, but in the short term, meaning the price action we've been seeing for the past couple of months has been neutral to semi-bullish. But if we see lower prices, it's going to be bullish. It's going to be bearish in the short term and long term. So we'll see what can occur for JD. These all-time lows might be a target in the future because price tested it 3 times. Tested it once here in 2016 again, and then in 2018. So there's a good chance that target might be reached again because this downtrend is still in play. So for JD, long-term bearish, short-term, it's just going back and forth between bullish and neutral. But like I said before, if we see continuation toward the downside, then it's going to be bearish in the short term and long term. So that's all I have for JD on the daily and weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.